Thank you, Reshma. Our next speaker is Ms. Ashwini Priyanka Rajendra. She's from Chennai. Chief Operating Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody's seated, but we still have people outside. Well, it's an honor to present Ms. R. Ashwini Priyanka, a distinguished figure in the realm of cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Big word. Holding the titles of the Certified Ethical Hacker and boasting a Master of Engineering in Computer Science, where she emerged as a rank holder and gold medalist at Anna University. She's a testament to academic and excellence. Complementing her technical proficiency is a Master of Business Administration from Liverpool John Moores University, UK, with over 8 years of hands-on experience in the IT industry. Ashwini is a seasoned cybersecurity expert, well-versed in ethical hacking, information security, and providing comprehensive end-to-end solution. Her stellar achievements include being honored as the Entrepreneur of the Year 2021 by the Glass Ceiling Awards and receiving the esteemed Best Leadership Award from Business Network Intelligence, recognized as one of the IO most trusted cyber threat solution providers. By Inside Success, Ms. Ashwini Priyanka stands as an industry luminary, sharing invaluable insights and expertise in the field of cybersecurity. May I invite moderator Mr. Kaushal Seal, General Manager, Far East, New York. And can we have the video because we have Ashwini online with us? Okay, here we go.
Ashwini,
yes. Can I begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Ashwini Priyanka Rajendra, Chief Operations Officer of Mechanically Solution. I'm really delighted to be a part of this great event. Today, we're going to see about the cyber safety, safe and unsafe content in the internet. About myself, I am a certified ethical hacker. I have completed a master's in engineering and an MBA degree from UK. I have a strong operations and professional skill in ethical hacking, information security, data security. I have won several awards like Entrepreneur of the Year 2023 by SR College, and I have been featured as one of the top 100 inspiring women by Fox TV. Let me walk you through cybersecurity. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity refers to the practice of protecting computer system, network, programs, and data from digital attack, damage, and unauthorized access of the data theft. So there are a lot of different threats happening in cybersecurity. One of them is adware, botnet, and several other attacks which is useful for the cyber criminals to perform online tasks within the permission of the device owners. Let me walk you through some of the cyber threats. Before that, why do we need to understand why cybersecurity is so critical at this point of time? So all the businesses different types of transaction have been conducted every day. So inadequate and improper security mechanism can bring down the business to a cover and also to painful lives. Since electronic document and messages are now becoming very important for all this legal purpose. So, cybersecurity is a major safety mechanism. So, when we talk about security, we must protect our systems and data in the same way that we secure like our own door. And safety, when it comes to safety, we must behave in ways that protect us against risks and threats that come up with some technology. So, some of the cyber threat issues are like malware. So, from the term itself, you can understand it's a malicious software which can penetrate the computer and it can spread all the files and corrupt the data, which can be the most common cyber threat which we are facing in the daily life. Next is about adware. So ads are nothing but when you see, when you just browse a website, you might see a lot of pop-up ads coming by. When you click into one website or anything, it may just take you to another website to take away your sensitive information. Likewise, botnets. It is one of the easiest way to take away your sensitive information through that. And the other one is ransomware, which is very prominently here in the recent past. So ransomware is a kind of malware which can lock your data and files and threaten to leave the files locked or buried when the victim sends a payment. So spyware is one of the other threat which can record the action of a user, such as gathering the credit card information. So Trojan is one of the other popular cyber attack happening, which can able to disguise as a legitimate software, which can collect the data of the user without their knowledge. And virus is one most another replicating malware, which can attach the file and it can spread the data, like infection entire systems. So now we're going to look into the main essential checklist which is happening in the cybersecurity internet world. So the most prominent fact which we are using in internet everyday life. So the safe browsing and understanding the difference between HTTPS and HTTP site is utmost important. So when we Google any website, we need to understand the title has to have the HTTPS URL link, which means it is secure than the rest of the other sites. So the other important factor in the cyber world is that having a very strong password. Choosing a good password is very much necessary. And also it should have a basic characteristics like 8 to 10 characters with at least one number and one uppercase and one lowercase letter and one special symbol is mandatory. And do not use any kind of words which is used in dictionary. And one such case study we have found across in March 2023, one of the popular food chain has gone for a data breach which has exposed all the personal information of a customer just because they had a very feeble password in their mail ID. The other one common attack is a free Wi-Fi. So when you go for any coffee shop or any common place like a airport or any places, one of the most common Wi-Fi attack is called as man-in-the-middle attack. So where a hacker can monitor all the traffic and all the signals which is sent between two devices and also take away the sensitive information. So one such case happened during in October 2023. One of the hacker group has actually installed a free Wi-Fi scam in a coffee shop and they have taken all the data of the users. Next is a malicious attachment. So email is one of the most important communication tool in all the business organization. The attachment represents a potential security threat for both the parties. So before you open any kind of attachment, always go to the virus scanner and then try opening the attachment. So this one such case study found in early 2023, emojet malware, which is one of the common malware which has been using for all the spam mails. So a lot of big companies have gone into the same attack. The next is most, as I told you, like email is one of the prominent tools in the business communication, but it has the most easy, vulnerable way of taking away people's sensitive data, like through phishing, malicious attachment, and also we should know how to use mail in a proper manner. So one such case study is that in June 2023, a group of cyber criminals, they have imposed the emoted malware in one of the healthcare organizations. They have taken all the patients' record data and all the sensitive information below the knowledge by just sending a phishing email attack. Next is about the removable media. Removable media is one of the common way to move a large amount of data and used to get the saved and all the files. So it is a very easiest way to transfer the data, but is also having a lot of cyber threats. So one such case study is that a healthcare organization had a record of all the data in a hard drive, wherein when the hard drive has been moved to another system, all the data has been corrected and also has been copied by an anonymous user. Next is an unattended computer. Leaving your computer unlocked or unattended for a long time also causes problem. Maybe your colleague can access your sensitive data without your knowledge. So it's always best to lock your system when you move off of the chair. So dumpster diving is one of the other common threats. When we just delete a file from our system, we don't go and delete the same file from the recyclable. So this happens to be a place for all the hackers when they just have access to our system. The first thing what they do is they just go and check our recycle bin and try to retrieve all the data and just take away our information. So computer installation. So we used to get a lot of updates on a regular basis when we do a software or an application. So always make sure you have your system or your mobile phone software is up to date. So which can minimize a lot of security threats and the problems in the near future. So some of the common things, hacks which you need to follow in the email attacks. Always use a spam filter. Keep all your systems and software up to date. Use always a strong password with 8 to 10 characters as we spoke earlier. And change your password regularly. Do not open emails from unknown sources. Do not click any unknown links until it is from a very common person. Do not publish any sensitive information from unknown sources through emails or any other social media. So, are we still safe? Because nowadays we are accessing mobile phone more than we are using our laptops or systems. So, mobile phones become the mini computers that we hold our valuable information in terms of professional life and also personal life. So, why it is so important? A person's digital footprint can retain so much information about them rather than they can have it. So, it is very extremely important for us to safeguard our mobile security the same way we do our laptops and systems. So phone locking. So like how we have mentioned about laptop locking, it is very important to phone lock your system. When you have your documents, memos, emails, even your computers, when you just share the data from a mobile phone to another phone, always make sure you have a fingerprint lock or a passcode lock and make sure it is not known to the very close server. So social media security and privacy is one of the common factors which has to be implemented and which has to be followed in every place. So always use a unique password for each social media page, whereas when you use a Facebook or a LinkedIn profile, and always make sure you watch your mail bags and have a spam filter when you have a lot of mails coming by. Don't be too personal, expose all your data in a social media forum, and make sure you lock your devices and always try to block spammers either via phishing attack or through wishing they are able to take away your sensitive information, and please avoid fake accounts. Next, some of the tips to protect yourself. Update your software and OS regularly. It can be a normal update coming to your mobile phone or to laptop. And always use an antivirus software. It is even available for mobile phones also. Nowadays, you can go and check your app store for the best antivirus software. Try using strong passwords to protect your social media accounts or any email things. And do not open any email attachment even from unknown senders without scanning it before. Do not click any kind of links of the emails from an unknown sender or from an unfamiliar website. Avoid using unsecure Wi-Fi network in public places like airport, coffee shop, etc. And one such case study which we follow in the maritime industry is that recently a Singapore shipbuilder company has gone through a cyber attack which has have made a huge impact on their financial status. Like they couldn't be able to protect their security data because of the unauthorized user gain access. So one such case study is that one of the top marine IT company had a problem with the cyber attack group called Play. They have taken a complete data with the help of ransomware in the December 2020. And the rising threat of ransomware and malicious tools has gone up in the last 5 years. So it is very utmost important for us to have a knowledge about the cyber safety in the organization, and also it is very important to educate our employees as well. So in terms of like how to use the system in a very safe and secure way, so it is very important that how do we have knowledge in the system and how do we implement the same in our office as well. So these are some of the lessons which we learned in the recent past. So every company should have a very good infrastructure in terms of IT. They should have the basic security levels and layers, and also to educate their employees on the basic checklist of cyber security. So security is no longer an option, it is mandatory. With the rising trends of cyber attack and continuous monitoring, security assessments are mandatory for detecting and preventing all these attacks. So thank you. Any questions?
All right. Can we have a round of applause for Ashwini and the team behind the cyber security? Right. So, Ashwini, are you able to hear us? This is technology in return. We need to ensure that we have a two-way communication. Yeah, Ashwini, are you able to hear us? Please say copy that. Raise your hand, of course, classrooms, who else? Right? So, she's not able to hear, right? She can?
Yes, sir.
All right, wonderful. So, I was told that Ashwini is a very dangerous lady to encounter. The reason being, sitting, I think in Chennai or wherever she is, she can hack any one of your mobile phones. So
Sorry,
that's.
your voice is breaking. Can you just repeat the question, please?
Ashwini, I was just saying that sitting wherever you are, you can hack any one of these phones of the people over here. So I just wanted to tell them how dangerous you are. No, she can't hear us. She can't hear from this
I
one.
can hear you. Please.
Maybe you have that roaming one? Because then she won't be able to hear the questions, right? Never mind. Let me just continue. Last year, during TIM 2022, Shaukat made a very valid comment that we do not have a lady talking on technology in Maritime. So that was his famous grouse, as he said. So we made sure in 2023 we had an ominous start, and we made sure we had Ashwini here telling us about cyber security and the need. So as we speak on technology, cyber security is only a fallout. So that's of course on the flip side. When you have all this technology and all the gadgets with us, we have to take care of it, right? So do we have any questions from the audience or from the net as well? I think I see something on the chat box. Is that a question from our audience? If not any question, which hopefully she can answer if we can hear the question, that is. Or maybe in the interest of time, let's move on. If any question comes up, we have a Q&A session at the end and we can just take that, right? So, thank you.
Will I request Mr. Kaushik Seal to please stay with me here? Yeah. Can you call upon Captain Sudhir Subedar to felicitate Captain Mr. Kaushik Seal, and also if I can have Captain Shaukat join us on the stage. Can we have some